my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers down sensing my heart.
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We're jumping back into global Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to discuss the legendary rare banner that is showing up onto global within a few hours. Possibly by the time you're watching this, it may already be out. So this is, of course, the legendary rare Nappa banner, the LR Nappa banner, LR Nappa Vegeta, LR Nappa / Vegeta, whatever you want to call it. And they're really doing this, huh? They're really, I mean, listen, Dokkan Battle has, what, 2 weeks until the 5-year anniversary, and they're pretty much just like, we're trying to drain your stones at this point. We are honestly trying our hardest to drain every single Dragon Stone so you will spend as much money as possible. And for some people, unfortunately, it will work. That is the sad thing. For some people, it will work. I already can smell it. I can already feel it. People are going to be hitting me up on Twitter. People are going to hit me up on my Discord. People are going to leave me comments in my YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, saying, dude, I shouldn't have, but I wasted all my stones on the legendary banner. Dude, I shouldn't have, but, I went 2 multis, 3 multis. Dude! I had no self-control, and I spent all my stones on this LR banner right before the 5-year anniversary. And I'm telling you right now, dude, don't summon on this. We're going to go over why. So let's first take a look at the units that are on here. And I'm actually going to talk about every single character on this particular banner because I do think it's important to go over. It's important to go over the other units on the banner. I was actually watching a video from Nano and Truth, and Nano was bringing up how he doesn't understand why people ask to show the banner for legendary banners because they say like, oh, all the other units are trash. I don't agree with that at all. I think for a lot of people that don't have every unit rainbowed, or they're not able to summon on every single banner and have a ton of units, it's really beneficial for them to see the banner because then they can make a judgment and say, okay, if I don't pull the LR, at least one of the other featured units is something I can use. So like not everyone has every other banner unit, and certain ones that they're still looking out for might be in the banner. And so that's why we go over every single unit. And so we're not going to start off with the Nappa. We're actually going to save him for last. But as you can see, these are all the units on it. Some SRs. It's what, the typical 12 SSRs on there. First off, we have Vile and Violent Turles. This guy's just okay. He's just okay. He used to be really good back in the day. He has a 50% chance to stun, supreme damage. He gives everyone 3 ki and 20% attack. So that's not bad as long as your health is 50% or above. Like, that's not bad at all, but he gives him nothing to himself, right? He doesn't give any defense either. You have to be above 50%, which most of the time you will be, but even still, like, the AGL Turles is a million times better than this dude, straight up. So if you have the AGL Turles, you'll never use this dude. If you don't have the AGL Turles, then maybe you would use this dude, but I'd wager and say that there's better free-to-play options than him. So he's out. If you pull him, really sad. This is the physical super elite Vegeta, explosive super elite Vegeta. He's actually Vegeta's family lead, 120%, which is not bad. He also substitutes as a physical type lead, 90% across the board, which is solid for Dokkan Battlefield, aka Ultimate Clash. He raises attack and defense by 20% each time he attacks. He's really good if you're facing a Goku's family enemy. So if you're facing Goku, Gohan, Goten, people like that, Pan, Goku Jr., etc. He gives himself 1 ki and 60% attack if he's facing Goku's family. If not, it's just attack and defense 90%. when performing a super attack. So just keep in mind, if he's facing Goku's family, those two things combine together. So he's actually very, very good. And then if you drop below 60% HP, he gives himself another 6 ki and defense 60%. So pretty solid, right? So this dude's actually not bad. I have him rainbowed. I actually like him. He's okay, especially on Legendary Goku event. He can get very, very good. So if we continue going, power for the death match of Vegeta Giant Ape. Yeah, just no. Attack and defense 70%. If your HP is 80% or below, may turn into Giant Ape twice. And if you're a Giant Ape, you're just in Giant Ape mode, destructive power. Hopefully he gets an easy A because he's not good. Determined to fight Goku Kaioken. Greatly raises his attack, as you can see there, for 1 turn. Causes supreme damage. Not terrible. Not terrible, right? Attack and defense 80%, just straight up. Doesn't have to be below a certain amount of health. Plus an additional attack 20% with each attack received up to 120. Which is pretty nutty. So as you can see right here, it's saying his additional attack 20% is calculated separately, resulting in an increase of 36% attack per attack received for a total of 296% attack after 6 attacks. That is pretty wild. So this guy could hit very hard. And the good thing is he links very, very good with Planet Namek Goku, the transforming strength Goku that goes from base form to Super Saiyan. He's one of his best linking partners, if not the best linking partner. So this guy is also not bad to pull. He's actually pretty good. If we keep going, potent super attack Goku Kaioken. And I'm pretty sure every single one of these... Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't screw up and select the wrong character. Anyway, potent super attack Goku Kaioken. He's essentially the brother card of the that physical Vegeta that we saw. He does everything kind of in reverse. Raises attack and defense, causes supreme damage. Ki +1, 20 or 60% defense if he's facing Vegeta's family. Attack and defense 90% when performing a super attack. Ki +6, attack 60% when HP is 60% or less. So pretty much the same stuff, just a little things, you know, slightly like the defense and the attack just switched around. Then we get to Rising Challenge Goku. Not great. Attack 10%, defense 20% per key sphere obtained. Supreme damage greatly lowers defense. Really needs an easy A, to be quite honest. I've mentioned it before. I love this card art here with this little spirit bomb. Fantastic, but really, really needs an Extreme Z Awakening for sure. Proof of Resurrection Golden Frieza. So this is before his Z Awakening, because April 9th of this year, Japan got an Extreme Z Awakening, which is awesome. Even if he doesn't get an Extreme Z Awakening for a while, over on Global, he's still useful on certain events because he reduces damage by 90%. That is 90%. As long as you are above 50% HP, which is pretty wild if you ask me. Like, 90 is just a very, very big number. And he causes supreme damage, so it is what it is. But when he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, he's going to stack his attack by 30% every single time he super attacks. He's going to give himself 2 ki and 90% attack when he grabs 4 orbs or more, and he still is going to reduce damage by 90% as long as your HP is above 40%. So he actually becomes a really hard-hitting defensive god, essentially. He becomes an insanely good Golden Frieza, like insanely good. So it really makes the choice of which Golden Frieza you're going to bring a lot more difficult. So this guy's a very good pull. And then we have the final form Frieza, or I like to call him Tail Cut Frieza, or Cut Tail Frieza. He's a Planet Namek Saga category lead, 120%. He's also an AGL 90% lead. So again, another unit that's good for Battlefield, aka Ultimate Clash. Supreme damage, and actually does damage to all enemies, so he's an AoE attack unit, and he has a 30% chance to seal super attacks, so that's pretty good. His passive attack and defense 80%, and then he gives himself 70% attack and a 50% chance of stunning the attacked enemy if he's only facing one enemy. And if he's facing 2 or more enemies, he gives himself 5 ki and attack and defense 50%. So pretty wild. This dude's actually really, really good and links extremely well with LR full power Frieza. I believe there were... Was he introduced on that banner? I don't remember. Anyway, he's very good. Very, very good. He's a good pull as well. And then we have Golden Malice, Golden Frieza. So I actually have this dude rainbowed, and I rainbowed him long time ago because I really like this art. I think this art looks pretty tough with the two little key balls in his hand and his golden aura around him. But anyway, he causes supreme damage, attack and defense 60% at the start of turn. But again, Japan, April 9th, they got an Extreme Z Awakening. He becomes very good, very godly. Stacks defense 30% every single super attack. Attack and defense 90%. Target Goku category allies 2 key, attack and defense 30%. So he's already given himself 90% attack and defense. And he's given himself 2 key and attack and defense 30% on top of that. So he's really at 120. Plus everybody else that's a target Goku ally is getting that as well. He's got a 50% chance of critting as long as he's facing Goku. It doesn't matter if it's base form Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you know, UI Sign Goku. As long as it's not Youth Goku, Captain Ginyu Goku, Goku Jr., stuff like that, right? And then, yeah, so he's pretty good, as you can see here. So as we keep going, we have Atrocious Crackdown Raditz Giant Ape. This dude is not good. Let's just, you know, call it how it is. Attack and defense 12% per orb obtained. May turn into Giant Ape twice, causes supreme damage. You know, Giant Ape mode does destructive damage. Just no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. But character that is very, very good. Muy bueno is low class warrior lead 120%, stacking attack by 30%, supreme damage with a 50% chance of stunning enemy. Cold-hearted warrior Raditz. Now this boy is fantastic. Attack and defense 100%, 1 key plus an additional 100% attack and defense if he's facing only one enemy. What that means is he's going to be at 200% attack and defense. Not to mention, he stuns the attacked enemy and reduces damage received by 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. Huh? That's wild. Not to mention, plus an additional 50% attack and a 50% chance of performing a crit when there is a Goku's family or Namekian's category enemy. Like, whoa, that's a whole lot there, Raditz. That is a whole lot. So this dude is fantastic. Yeah, by far the best Raditz in the game, not even close. Now we get to the main unit at hand, Brutal Raging Saiyan Nappa Vegeta. Diabolical villains, aka Inhuman. What was it? Inhuman. I'm trying to remember what they called that. Inhuman Deeds. There it is. Oh my goodness, Inhuman Deeds. Inhuman Deeds category, key plus 4, HP attack and defense 130%. He's also an extreme AGL, key 4, 100% attack and defense and HP. His 12 key raises attack and defense by for 1 turn, pretty much raising attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage, AoE, so that attacks all enemies. And then his 18 key is he greatly raises attack and defense, which is 50%. Causes mega colossal damage to 1 enemy. Greatly lowers their defense as well. This Nappa, attack and defense 78%. Key plus 5 when HP is 78% or more, so that's not terrible. Plus an additional 78% attack if you dodge. So essentially, if you get attacked first and you dodge, you're going to gain an additional 78% attack. Plus an additional attack and defense 7,800 per existing enemy. I thought that was very, very weird. They should have just made it 18% or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, active skill. Pretty much, if I'm saying pretty much a lot of times, and it's already annoying me. But after 3 turns from the start of battle, you can lower your own attack by 50%, which sucks, but you have guaranteed dodge for a turn. So that's pretty interesting. When your HP drops below 50%, then you will exchange with Vegeta. Essentially, Vegeta will kill Nappa and just slide himself right in. And once Vegeta slides in, this dude is very good. Raises attack and defense by 30%. on 12 key colossal damage, lowers attack, which is nice. His 18 key, 50% attack and defense raising, causes mega colossal damage, and massively lowers defense, which is by 100%, 80%. Is that 80% or 100%? I believe it's 80%. Okay. It's funny how they'll use the same term and it means different numbers sometimes. Like, for example, a medium chance, if it's in the passive, is 25%. But if it's in the super attack, it's 30%. And massively, if you're massively racing your attack or defense, it's usually 100%. But in this case, if you're lowering their defense, then I guess it's only 80%? That's very strange. Anyway, passive skill, recovers 50% HP. So as soon as you exchange, you're going to get back 50% of your HP, which is good. Gives himself 100% attack and defense plus 3 key, plus an additional attack and defense 18% plus 3 key if he's only facing one enemy. Not to mention, if he's facing a super class enemy, he's going to give himself an additional 3 key and attack and defense 18%. So if he's only facing one enemy and it's a super class, then that's 9 key, and it's going to be it's going to be 118% attack and defense. Yeah, because it doesn't, okay, so it's not calculated separately. Yep, 9 key, 118% attack and defense. And last but not least, if it's 24 key, then it's going to be attack effective against all types. And then he gains Royal Lineage and Prodigies during this phase. So this phase is fantastic. Also, the art looks amazing. I love this Vegeta with the electricity and stuff like that. Just looks really, really dope. I believe it's going to stop the... Yeah, it did. But still looks really, really cool. So I do like that... what the hell? I do like that Vegeta quite a bit. So let's take a look at the category real fast, and then we will give our rating. Only one leader. You got a few LRs. Pretty good LRs. You have some villain type characters on it, and that's about it. Very small category. Very small category. And so what is the grade? Spend stones or skip? Skip. Skip, 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 skip. I sound like Shannon Sharp. If they decide to do 3 discounted multis, then maybe you can go in. But if not, if the first multi is 50 Dragon Stones, do not touch this banner. It is not worth it. LR Nappa and Vegeta are good, but they are nowhere, like they're not even in the same realm as Vegito, Gogeta, even LR Super Saiyan 2, Gohan, and Intelligent Cell, though I would say Intelligent Cell is much lower than those 3 that I just mentioned. But yeah, just don't even touch this banner. Don't touch it. Don't even get close to it. If it's not discounted. If they do what they did with Beerus, where the first 3 multis equal 100 stones, and they give you 1 featured, then yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's too good to be true. Too good to pass up, I should say. But if they don't do that, and it's just 50 Dragon Stones, and that they expect you to just drop 50 Dragon Stones per multi on this banner, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. But what you should be touching is the subscribe button if you haven't joined the club already. Go ahead and gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, essentially kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.